Hey man, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck is going on. So we posted here today. We gotta talk about this crazy phenomenon, the R. Kelly effect. This nigga is fucking doing fucking phenomenal in sales right now. His sales have gone up by 500% and his streams have gone up 22% according to a new article by Rolling Stone. And it basically said that it started going up after his conviction for his fucking racketeering and sexual like shit that he did. But it's like, man, this shit is fucking crazy, nigga. What the fuck? And the craziest thing about all this shit is it's like, if you look at the statistics, its sales have gone up and then streams have gone up by 22%. Look at the statistics, it shows that sales are up. So I feel like for me, that just shows that like fucking it's mostly probably old heads and older people copying his shit. Because 1,500 streams equals a sale, and if his streams are up by 22%, that's not going to equal 500% in sales. So that means all the people that be buying albums and CDs and all that shit, and I guess buying shit on Apple Music, like buying shit in the store, have fucking like his sales have gone up 500%. I guess this nigga R. Kelly, I guess because he's not going to get any more music from him, they're like, yeah man, we're gonna hoard that shit. We finna blow this nigga up. This nigga R. Kelly about to go triple platinum off a sex conviction, bro. That shit is not gravy. It's kind of crazy too, cause it's like, man, in the black community especially, like dude, this happened to me this summer. Like I was out on like a trip. I was having a family reunion type thing. We're all vibing. It was all chilling and shit. And then my uncle started playing R. Kelly, and then my aunt, she was like, hey, turn that off, and my girl was like, oh no. And then like it was just funny. But I feel like there's just a disconnect with like the old heads in the community. Those are the niggas that are still playing his shit. I don't know any young people that are still playing Remix to Ignition. Like I couldn't name a single one. Like I haven't heard that song since goddamn like 4th grade or some shit, or Trapped in the Closet and shit. But it's like, even when this nigga was making music in that time, like I feel like he was still a sus individual. I remember in high school people were talking about niggas fucking, like this nigga R. Kelly had a tape of him pissing on some young girl and shit. So it's like, if you have a reputation for that shit, that already makes you a weirdo. And then like, man, I guess it's something in the black community. I seen people saying free R. Kelly. I seen people saying, man, R. Kelly ain't do nothing. They're trying to frame him. Like, nah, bro. Y'all ever think that there's evidence? The evidence for these niggas is usually black women. So shouldn't we protect like black women and shit? But I don't know. It's just beyond me that his sales. How the fuck is this? That's like fucking like, imagine like Jeffrey Epstein's sales going up 500% on something after this nigga was convicted of all this crazy shit, man. And it's just like kind of sad, but it's kind of funny at the same time, because it's like, why the fuck are niggas like this nigga has so many hits. I mean, like, I guess he has I Believe I Can Fly. He has Remix to Ignition. Was there even an original Ignition? Like, bruh. This nigga about to really go diamond off this shit, and it's like, I don't know. I saw niggas on Bill Cosby's team saying that they think that he's gonna fucking like be able to appeal and get out, but it's like, it seems like the verdict is out, man. Don't free R. Kelly, man. Keep that nigga locked up. Based on all the charges this nigga got, like, keep that nigga locked up, man. That shit crazy, man. 500% and 22% is streaming. That means people still are fucking streaming, somewhat. But man, they need I know YouTube, I made a video on this before. YouTube is basically like banning this nigga. Like, I guess they've just permanently suspended his page. But I don't know, probably Spotify's gonna do the same. But these niggas making hella bread off this shit, so they probably don't give a fuck. That's wild, man. But hey, what you think in the comments? You think Spotify's gonna cancel this shit, or you think they're gonna just let that shit ride? You think niggas gonna just keep buying shit? You think he's gonna get out? Let me know. Real safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on.